Hey guys, and welcome back to another SM64 race. This time we're transitioning over to a 70-star Division 1 league race between some fierce competitors, and both very young too. It's the showdown between Weegee and Benjii, and here to commentate, fresh off his last race, is D Whatever. How are you doing?
Hello. Doing pretty good. I'm happy with how I played, and I just saw that Benjii actually PB'd in one of our races, which is so sick. But yeah, two young legends right here, and I'm pretty excited about how this goes because their PB is like a minute apart, I think.
Yeah, just about. No, about a minute and a half. Weegee has 48.08. Benjii has like a 48.931 or 38, somewhere in the 30s.
I see. That's still, I mean, everything can happen in a race, but obviously it might be in Weegee's favor. I'm not sure how many runs he's been doing in terms of 70. But
Well, yeah, this is kind of the
just...
thing Yeah, he PB'd like 2 weeks ago or something around then. But this is what I'm always want to say when it's a race like this. I don't even consider Weegee much of a favorite or Benjii much of an underdog, whichever way you want to spin it, because the way Benji's skill set is, he's just not going to like make too many mistakes, which is pretty surprising for someone as young as he is. But at the same time, Weegee is going to go for every strat in the book pretty much. He plays really, really fast. And obviously, that's at the cost of some consistency. And I know he's talked quite a bit, or at least extensively in the past, about how he doesn't really like the race setting. The mentality isn't very suited for him, where I think he's someone who wants to play really well and really fast, and if he's not, he gets mad, restarts, and does it all over again. And that's like how he just PBs and everything. That's how he operates, which is kind of crazy. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but there's a clash of styles here for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely something that doesn't work well for races at all. You have to be able to react really fast to your mistakes and not let yourself down, because you have to continue and finish the run either way.
Yeah, but Weegee's still here, he's still playing, and early on in the league I was wondering like maybe he's just going to focus on Sunshine, try to get that world record. He's back to SM64, and I think at the very least his skills will be sharp, whether he's at his absolute highest level in 70, I'm not sure. He's been focusing on 16, but at least it's not going to be the super rusty Weegee, because when you're playing that fast and you are super rusty, you will make tons of mistakes. That's how you saw I think Weegee, Liam, a few others get times well below their skill caliber. So just a bit. Oh hey, welcome back.
All right. Sorry for that.
Oh, good.
Discord was messing up a little bit, but yeah, now seems like we're about to start.
Again, that countdown.
Yeah, really excited. I don't know, I haven't seen Benjii play that much lately either. I think he hasn't been doing runs too much the last few days. But yeah, definitely has been playing well in that 16-star race, so hopefully he will do this just as good in the 70-star race.
Yeah. But I had something else playing at the same time. But here we go. We're have to wait for Benji's game feed to catch up, but just a quick resync. I was gonna say the other day, I was actually in a call with him, we were just practicing, and then JJ joined, and then Benjii had to leave, but yeah, he's still playing quite often.
Oh, that's good to hear. So, is prepared just to do 70, which is good. And
I think he's super motivated, even if he's not doing a ton of runs right now.
That's sick. I think that's the case for many runners, actually, that are participating in the league. This game has been really active lately, which is great to see.
And I think the league's actually part of it, because you have pretty much what I've realized, or how I think of it, this is the only time that I've actually, or in my time, where pretty much every big name is actually playing the game. Like you, Cheese, Punke, Tygo, not so much Zaya, but he very occasionally plays and will sometimes post like a nutty video.
Definitely. So, and just
like,
real quick,
everyone is here.
The version difference between Benjii and Weegee. Benjii's on Japanese, so the intro is a little bit faster, but overall, in 70, US actually saves the second overall in the whole run.
Probably saves 3.
3? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry if that was wrong information. I'm actually not sure now. Always thought it was second.
I think.
Yeah, not one clip.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. Pretty
Sorry,
nice
I cut you off there, but they made it.
That's fine. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was Drogi who said like, it's like It's like 3 in 1 frame, but also it varies a little bit because sometimes some star, maybe with like something in WOMS, where like it's not the same every time. So there's actually a little bit of variance to how much it'll save, which is kind of weird to think about. But it's about 3 on the dot.
Damn. That's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, this is actually starting out really well, and benjii still with that slight lead due to the intro being faster in Japanese.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like maybe a 12-9 for that balance.
Oh,
12-7 actually, that was good.
And a 12-6 from Weegee, nice.
Those are some quality slides. You know, doesn't matter too much at all, but it just kind of is a gauge for how well they're playing at the moment.
And now, WOMS, a really scary stage right in the beginning. Most resets definitely happen here, and in races it's just brutal, because you can easily mess up every star. Except for maybe Cannonless if you do the easy setup. But it's a hard stage.
Yeah, and even with Cannonless, you go for ledge grab, some people don't even grab the right spot. Like benjii, I think that was a good spot, but he could have been a bit too wide. Weegee going for that really fast 100 coin. This is... I mean, I know you do it, but you have to be pretty fast regardless.
Ooh, hug the wall a little bit, I think.
Alright, he's gonna
and
make it.
Barely makes it.
Open the long jump. Alright, you can still recover it, but it loses a bit of time since you have pretty much no speed through that full wall kick.
And can definitely understand going for 100 coins first, because it's, in my opinion, the most scary star. And you have to go through it anyway, so you can just opt for it in a race at first and just get it out of the way.
Yeah, maybe lost like 3 seconds, but really pretty good.
Definitely. Still, that's what we want in a race. That's a good way to start. And now benjii doing a slightly slower route. Not grabbing the 5 coins in the beginning that Weegee did.
Yeah, this is very race-friendly. Punkei does it, and he's been pulling out low 48s all the time, so... You know, definitely not a bad strat to do.
Definitely, it's not too much that you save with the other route, with the pro route. Ooh,
oh, Weegee.
Yeah, I was just
gonna go for double jump. If he goes for double jump, I'm gonna flip. Here he goes.
Oh my god! Oh no! Ledge grab.
Oh well. He's actually really good with it in 16 runs. I've only watched a little bit, but like, he's really solid
for the triple
with
jump. Back up. Yeah, that's a really scary strat. I wouldn't go for that in a race ever. I think I wouldn't be confident with it. I already think that owls can be just brutal with the triple jump already.
Yeah. You know, JD's actually pretty good at double jump owl list too. Must be only the young kids.
And then she got through 100 coins really well as well. Obviously, that missed Cannonless from Weegee. That's a huge time loss actually. I didn't see if he was going for texture setup, but either way.
He went for a pretty fast texture.
So
missing Owless and Cannonless. So you know, Weegee trying to be a little bit too fast, like I was saying. WOMS, it is a pretty difficult stage to do perfectly, and you know, Weegee trying to go for that extra sauce. Luckily his 100 coin was fine, but...
He's definitely got the backups down, like he doesn't want to do the fast strats again, just tries stuff once, which is definitely good. You don't want to mess up again.
Yeah, some people just try something like 5 times in a row and messed it up, but Weegee just like, I'll give it one shot to save time, and if not, then I'll do what I know. So I think that's a good way to approach a race.
And now we
do want to still go for double jump.
Yeah. And now we see benjii actually with that slight lead due to all these mistakes from Weegee by just trying faster strats than benjii did. The consistency shining through.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, like just an overall solid WOMS. No mistakes, really.
But again,
He
that's
did every-
also just the beginning. As not to, I wouldn't say those mistakes from Weegee are like world-ending.
Oh, no,
They can
not at
definitely
all.
affect your mindset, but it's not too bad.
Alright, Benji, come here for top of the fortress. Final star in Womps, and that one's gonna look pretty clean. So Benji actually getting like a 643, that's really fast. That means like no mistakes at all. Although I don't know exactly the difference on Japanese, but I think it's, at this point, English is saved like back up to a second.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the times on that either. Like, just always play US. 470. Here goes second side. Let's see what Benji can pull off this time. See if he can get that 0.6 or even a 0.5. Gets that 0.6 on his second try.
See if Weegee can match that. Maybe a 12.7, they'll go even. 12.6 take the side win.
Ooh,
Yep.
Double 0.6. Let's go. Might have been the race decider. Who knows? That's just gave Weegee the win, pretty much. Two really solid slides. I'm just kidding. And again,
kidding.
Really solid flying from Benji. Those first two red coins, and I was about to say,
that was great from
Weegee
Weegee.
almost missed them, I think. But that was really good, really fast. And it's really easy to miss the first two reds.
Yeah, I was actually looking at the way he went through the coins. It could be intentional because I'm pretty sure like the absolute fastest way to do it, if you're just like holding straight left, which is really weird. But it looked like, you know, as Weegee was about to miss it, he was actually maybe doing a more optimal turn rather than like doing a smooth like dive. It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Might have actually been like that.
That's how.
In my opinion, it's really hard to correct your flying. Like sometimes you can't correct it in time because you already have that much speed downwards.
And it's very easy to overcorrect it too. Like you wiggle one way and then you try to wiggle back the other way and you've lost all your speed. So
definitely. And now, Dark World. If you die, 40 seconds, so you don't want to die. At least at the end.
Where you die.
Like, yeah. And if you die in the beginning, it's not that bad. But if you die where Benji is right now, you actually lose so much time. But he goes to the rail really easily. Gets that poverty Shigeru cycle. Not bad.
See, Weegee might. Yeah, just gonna go for Shig. I don't know if he went for an early Zaya movement. The box rollout. I didn't catch that.
Super solid though. No risks.
Yeah.
Ooh, almost the double firsties. Oh, that was really smart.
That's a nice backup.
Yeah, he could have easily landed on the slope there. And if you land on that slope, you slide down always. You can't do much if you don't triple jump on it, because it's really easy. Like, it's weird, but you slide down easier than on other slopes. And yeah, he just needed that to be right in front of the stairs or the slope before he could get that double jump. So really smart. Still,
Yeah,
like,
this is still a solid
sub
run.
10. Yeah, I was just gonna say, sub 10 in a race, that's super good. Same for Weegee though, just barely above that 10-minute mark.
Yeah, Benji just looking really consistent in the early game. Not really anything that we could criticize.
Definitely, and he was saying earlier in his first 16-star race that it's not his day, and after that he pulled off a PB, so it's definitely, it seems like it's his day today. Playing super
Maybe.
No problem on the sky jump as well. Let's see if Weegee can match that. Just right on his tail, no problem.
I think Weegee flew a bit faster too. He got a ton of speed off the little slide down the hill. So, Cool Mountain, not too crazy. You know, you could die to wall kicks will work, but I think that's pretty rare.
Exactly what I would say as well. It's the first star. If you got that out of the way without messing up too much, which would be a death. That's when I think he would get really nervous when you die on the wall kick. But if you just fall down, that's still fine. That's only around 4 seconds lost. You can live with that.
Yeah. Benji's route is really interesting. He goes for CCM 18. Oh,
And that's
missing a
that fall
focus will
down.
work though. Quick bonk. Okay, this
Yeah, not too
will
big.
work. See, Weegee definitely saving some time there.
Ooh, and
Nice
saves a
start
lot
grab.
actually. These 4 seconds mattered so much. He's almost ahead of in sync actually with Benji.
Yeah, he saved some time in Dark Girl due to text, I'm pretty sure, but he's a lot closer than he was after Womps.
I'm both actually going for Le Penguin second. I see a lot of people do that. I like to do that last because it's like a free star. And I like to get 100 coins out of the way first.
That makes
Speaking
sense.
of which, I actually don't know if anyone is gonna go for CCM 18 or CCM 17 or who is and who's not.
That's what I was gonna say. Benji actually does CCM 18, but not HMC late.
Ooh,
So
that's
it's a really
weird.
weird route.
Definitely, yeah, you can just... It's
like,
just
why
super
race
easy
the penguin
to do.
if you're not doing HMC late? Why bother with the penguin in the race? But
yeah, and it seems we're just going for CCM 17, so we're probably gonna see a double plus, I would guess.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say as well. At least from what I know about these two runners, Weegee's definitely doing CCM 17 double plus.
Ooh, and that hot triple jump into the slide. I love that.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you can miss a coin, but it's a very I don't know, it's a very stylish piece of movement there.
If you do miss the coin, that's kind of scary because as you just saw, Weegee missing 1 coin. That's probably the easiest to miss. But if you're fine after that, then you should probably be fine at the end with and have enough coins.
Yeah, Benji actually get the safety route.
I was just gonna say that as well. And no triple jump, but I don't think it saves too much. It's like 0.3, maybe less. I'm not sure.
Huh. I guess the other movement is just you do the double jump and then you do like a jump dive off the slope, right?
Yeah, I think so as well. There's probably... Or... No, I believe I did the jump kick on the slope and then just a jump dive as well.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But now it's switched to the triple jump. And yeah, Weegee already out of CCM, but didn't do the penguin race, so we'll see if the roads be the same again after SSL. And we're probably gonna see HMC late from Weegee, so it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, we're not gonna know for quite a while. Although, Benji said he might consider doing HMC late, but apparently not yet. Okay, Weegee. Gonna lose a little bit of time there in the second room. You know, your house movement can lose you a good bit of time. Okay, nice crouch kill. Not doing it in... Like, it actually saves lag to do the last hit in lag 2 games. You can't really see killing the boo. But I think it's nicer to do like the rest of the fight in Mario Cam.
Yeah, I think I'm not too sure again, but I was also gonna say that that star is so like easily the movement that Weegee messed up is actually not too hard. So let's see if Benji can get that. He goes for the book star first though.
Yep, pretty clean, pretty easy. So we'll have to see what kind of pace it can be on. At least from Benji's end, his only mistake has been that wall kicks will work, losing maybe about 5. So this must be a really good run.
And this is where dreams can go die in SSL. Plus it's a really hard trick, and if you do mess it up, there's not too many backups to it. And Weegee has to do it twice, so...
Yeah. Definitely manageable if you only gotta do it once, because you have 2 backups. But if it's twice, you know, if you're not at least 50%, you'll be struggling. And you could even do what Punky does, is actually just change his route mid-race if he can't get the second one.
Yeah, that's what I would do as well. If you... That's why I always go for the... Oh, the Tama place. Yo. Oh,
can he
a little bit
save
of a bad angle though. Can he save it? Oh, he gets...
He's still in.
He saved it with a kick. so he didn't get pushed out of the top. And goes for secrets first. I would actually grab the other stuff first in case you do only get 1 star in the pyramid.
You know, there's been quite a few new ideas for what to do on the like sand shoot. There's like some long jump strat, a little like speed punch ground pound strat to save like a few attempts. Because you do lose a bit of time with the rollout because you actually grab the star as you're like at the top of your rollout.
Let's see. Also, benjii approaching his first. Is that medium bomb or no? Never mind.
Alright, Weegee.
That's the second tower plus. benjii as well does not mess up. And let's see if we can get it in. Yo,
really good.
That's what you want to see. If anyone like messes up, plus it always goes down as well. Unless it's so easy to lose around 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is really good to see from both runners.
Oh, that's single jump.
I don't know if that's what he always does, because I think he always goes for the first jump. But I don't know if it's actually slower to do the rollout on the second one or just.
Yeah, I was gonna say you wanna dive onto the slope. Yeah, you're right. Oh, benjii, no, he overshoots.
Wow, that's such a terrible death. Because like it's actually been more optimal to catch the slope like instantly rather than having to run over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
But if you overshoot it by just a tiny bit, then you really have to pull back.
It's so hard to react to. It's not that easy to like. Oh, rage pause from benjii. The benjii pause. And now Weegee just looking like he has such a huge lead compared to what he had before. I think he was still behind after CCM. It's hard to tell because of the route differences.
Yeah.
But benjii didn't mess up too much, so he was probably still a little bit behind.
That's the first mistake for benjii, and at this level that Weegee's playing, you know, we'll have to see if he'll be able to make up that time, because Weegee will probably be able to hold it together for most of the race, like until Tippy, if he doesn't make big mistakes. But you know, that's far from a done deal. Fire Sea is definitely a huge turning point in the run where you can lose a lot of time.
Yeah, I agree. Fire Sea is a scary stage. But I was also gonna mention, maybe Weegee goes for the Pro Akira boost, Lava boost, in the Volcano, which he might.
Which one do you mean?
Just this 2 kicks and then into a long jump.
I think he goes for Pro Boost, but like Pro Boost and Akira Boost are 2 different ones. Pro Boost is when you go to the left.
Oh yeah.
That's what Weegee's gonna do here.
Oh, goes for the Akira Boost and missed this
okay, I take that back. That's not as costly as benjii's if he can respawn in the volcano, but still.
It's still a lot of
time.
time.
Cuts about half the time.
Ouch. Getting burned. Oh, doesn't try it again. Goes for the other star. And benjii just, with that consistency on the easier strat, nails it easily.
Yeah, fairly comfy actually to do that long jump. I know you like to do that in races because you have a lot of leniency with your inputs. As long as you long jump the right way.
Yeah, sometimes you can, if you hold a little bit too far upright, you just bonk on the little rock or stone. And then you can't do it anymore, but it's still quite easy to get the right angle.
Weegee had trouble with this bully in the meantime. He got knocked around and then didn't get a clean kill.
And we were just talking about how this might not be a problem, like Fire Sea coming might be a problem, but Leave the Lava Land is not what we would expect, where people are mess up a lot. But Weegee going for that way too hard strat.
Yeah, we can see if Weegee's gonna go for that Pro Boost second time because he's still gotta do it.
Yeah, I'm wondering why he decides to do it last now. Yeah. On the other hand, benjii just flying through the Lava Land without any problems.
At Leave the Lava Land, most mistakes feel I don't know, they feel kind of stupid. Like if the bully knocks you to the lava, you feel kind of stupid. If you miss the bully kills, you feel kind of stupid. If you die like doing the ending of Elevator Tour, you feel pretty darn stupid. So it's not like
A lot of
FRC
stupid.
where it's like, yeah,
A lot
but
of
if you you know very, like maybe have like a I think in FRC you can be like, yeah, it's just hard and that was like a reasonable mistake, but Lethal Lava Land it just feels a lot more tilting maybe.
Yeah, and that's where that race mindset comes in. You have to be prepared to mess up everywhere, so you can come back from your mistakes and not overthink what you just did.
Yeah.
Instead, just focus on what's coming up. Ooh, taking in a little bit of a spill there. And Weegee bonking at the same time.
Benji jumped really early, and if he'd gotten bullied again, he might have been pushed in the lava. I don't know, but if he did, that's one of those mistakes that really crushes you. But honestly, if he goes for HMC late, actually we can say he's like 15 seconds behind, maybe like 20 some.
Yeah, I thought it was a little bit more, something around that 20 seconds. Yeah. So we won't be able to tell how far they're apart until they hit the top starter again, the 50 starter. But you could also tell by how many mistakes they would make. And Benji not being able to triple jump off that box. Alright, gets it second try, really nice backup.
Benji and Weegee both do this box jump in Lack 2 cam, and I think it just makes it harder. Alright, so Weegee, decent enough chests.
You might people might underestimate swimming, but it's actually not too easy to get good chests. I thought those were really, really solid.
Yeah. I know,
it's one of those.
Swimming, but...
Sorry, yeah, but it's one of those things where you don't really see where you mess up, and you could actually save a ton of time just by having a slightly better angle.
Yeah, if anyone in the chat wants to see what exactly D-Whatever's talking about, go watch Para versus Punkei yesterday. They were, first of all, it's a great race. They were very close until about TikTok clock, I think, when Punkei really pulled ahead. But in DDD, Punkei was slightly ahead going in, but Para saved like a second on chests, and it was like kind of the nuttiest lead change because they were swimming. And Punkei had good chests too, but like Para's were like exceptionally good.
Even can check the Twitter. Just gonna plug that. Yeah, we just tweeted that earlier. That exact same clip that Ronus was talking about.
Wait, Weegee did?
Oh no, our GSA Twitter.
Oh, I misheard you. My bad.
No biggie. And yeah, Weegee had a really decent DD. The Manta was nice.
Yeah.
Which could go horribly wrong, and it's too sad though when you see that happen because it's so hard to back up.
Yeah, for sure. You end up losing tons of time, but yeah. Time to focus on Fire C now. Weegee, good beginning. It's really important you get a nice pull grab here, which he's got. Not reducing so much lag in the cage, but he gets the coins. And this is really fast. He's got a lava boost.
Ledge up in his pocket. If he doesn't ledge up here, he's good. Alright. Very, very clean. Oh
no! Oh, how did he save that, Weegee? Oh my god!
Damn! The quick reaction on that red coin!
Like, not only just the reaction to jump, but how did he get his long jump back in time? Because a lot of times you see people like double jump there on the edge and like have to go up the elevators normally.
Sadly takes that bonk at the end, but that was so good until that bonk. Damn. The quick thinker.
Yeah, fast reactions from the man. And that's going to be pretty tough for Benji to beat. He could definitely beat it with a good ending, but he at least got the lava boost.
Alright, just real quick while the buzzer fight is going on and Benji is swimming. Our live event Pace is in April, and we had just released the submissions that were... Oh, the mess up by Benji there, has to take an extra turn. But yeah. The showcase runs that are happening, the schedule is out for that. If you want to check it, I don't think we have a comment for that, but you can just either go to our Twitter or !pace in chat, and that should give you the... Sorry, what?
Cyclamic.
Yeah, do I need to say more? It's actually so
Yeah.
hype. I can't wait to see all these showcase races, especially that because I'm a Mario fanboy and I've been around in the Cyclamic era. It's insanely hype. But yeah, exclamation mark pace if you want more info.
I
I'm
had no
bound to be
idea he had
there.
any desire to ever touch 120 star again in his life, to be honest, and I wouldn't blame him. But it just
Yeah.
seemed like he was, he kind of closed the book on that one, but maybe not.
Oh, benjii going for that back sub. I believe Weegee did the front sub, so a little bit of a time save for benjii, but 1 to 2 seconds.
Alright, so Benji just got one more star, then we can see how his Fire Sea is gonna go. Because in the meantime, Weegee's been making good progress on this 100 coin.
Already missed a coin. You're only allowed to miss that 1 coin unless you have to, or you have to get backup coins at the end, which is not too bad.
Yeah, it's if you miss a blue though, it gets really bad.
When,
okay,
that
Weegee.
RNG was so bad. Oh
He's
no.
gonna have to get a backup. Yeah, like I said, he might have just. It might have been better to just like leave those two and not even worry about it, because like he doubled back.
Oh
wow, another miss.
Well.
You know, I think you're trying for like. Alright, fair enough. I don't think that backup's that fast, but it'll work. So
I was gonna say
Weegee-
you don't have to worry much about the rest of the RNG.
Yes.
Oh, benjii not getting that Fire Sea early cycle.
Oh,
Oh god, was it Weegee? Oh no! I thought he was gonna fall down, but he just took that bong and hit by the fire as well.
no. It looks like it's gonna be a normal cycle for Benji. I don't know if he wants to wait. I wonder if it's actually a bit more optimal, just like wait and like look somewhere that doesn't cause lag, then go up the elevators. But
It's around
so Weegee actually leaving the door open, but
yeah, definitely.
Benji losing all the time.
Who also doesn't get the fast ending? That's even more time lost.
Yeah, it's even worse because with normal cycle you have plenty of time to set up so that you can get the good ending.
Definitely, you don't want to wait. Like, I think he missed the dive, and that's why he couldn't. The dive cancel. Oh, and Weegee falling down. Weegee falling down. Oh my god, Weegee, don't!
Okay, he barely landed on the elevator, so...
What was that? That side flip was really scary too, as it almost fell down.
Yeah, Weegee's one dry run has not been going very well at all. So Benji could actually save more time. Like, the comparative time save from Weegee's Fire Sea and Wedge Eye World so far is, like, a lot more than what Benji's lost in Fire Sea, I think. Maybe not a lot more, but about equal.
Yeah. He can make up some time in Wedge Eye World. But yeah, it's not that as much as missing the early at least in Fire Sea, I think. But yeah, small mistakes do add up though, so that checkiness could continue in the other upstairs stages. There, you would guess that they're quite easy if you've played the game before and speedrun it. You always think upstairs is not too bad, but you can easily mess up anything. It's actually not easy to play good in any of these stages.
Yeah, I think at a high level, Snowman's Land and THI are not hard, but at the same time, you got Wedge Eye World if you're going for triple jump wall kicks and kind of really needing a good 100 coin. You know, when Tag was going for world record attempts, TTM would be like a pretty polarizing stage. Either go really well or you lose like 10 to 15. But Wedge Eye World would be like constantly, you couldn't really play within like 3 seconds of your best like you would like to. Okay, in the meantime, Weegee's struggling here on secrets. I don't know what he's
Probably
going
the
for.
hardest
Getting
star.
bobbed by the mini Goomba. Taking a long
This
time
is
to get
actually
up there.
what I think what can easily happen upstairs. These small mistakes are probably what you see a lot in the upstairs stages. No big mistakes, I think, except for maybe falling down on TTM, but
Yeah.
stuff like that easily destroys people.
Benji's having a much cleaner 100 coin. Also didn't miss. Well, he missed one coin, but
has to be careful that he doesn't miss anymore. Oh, and doesn't grab that one coin. I think he could have gotten it if he just turned around.
That's a bit of a curse right there. Gotta take responsibility.
And on the
Benji's gonna have to
other
get the
side of the
backup
screen,
box.
Weegee nailing that mountain clip. That was really clean. Oh, I was gonna say Benji's gonna miss too many coins.
Got hit by the fire. Yeah, at least he knew that he couldn't miss the third one. Didn't have to worry about it.
Almost mirroring the mistakes that Weegee did at the end.
Yeah. I will have to see if Benji can save some of his time on the elevator star and maybe in secrets as well in THI. But right now, the stars can be very important.
Yeah, just has to get those wall kicks. And doesn't go for the triple jump wall kicks, so already a little bit slower than Weegee there, but could probably still save time if he just gets the wall kicks at the end.
Yeah, I believe waiting for the elevator to go all the way up is about 10 seconds. So Benji's gonna be saving like 8 of those.
Definitely. He went a little bit safe as well, which I can understand. If you do fall down like Weegee, 10 seconds lost. If you can't recover.
Alright, Breeze's attempt. Let's see what he's got. That's a nice wall kick. Not able to clip in.
A little bit too early. I think if you just wait a little bit longer, he might have still made it. But yeah, it's not high enough. Like oh, it even falls down! I've never seen that mistake before.
Just not able to get a B press, perhaps. Kind of weird. Almost like got the fence clip death. That would have been hilarious.
Oh, that would have been icing on the cake.
Yeah, that would have been
in a bad way
too
though,
much
like
to handle.
Mustard on the cake.
Wait, what if they give you a sundae instead of like whipped cream? It's like shaving cream.
Oh, it's definitely something we had there while falling down. Oh, gets a ledge grab skip. It's not something you see a lot. People usually go for ledge grab there.
Is this how should have punched the star at the top?
Oh, I'm actually not sure. I was just walked towards it.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But who knows?
I'm not too familiar with Mario's hitboxes when he punches, if they get extended or not. Like, how far. But it feels like it doesn't. You do hear the sound coming out when you wanna punch grab him, but it takes a while until you...
And Benji! A fire burn. So another opportunity where you could save time over Weegee. Not looking too good, missing the forward secret. And he set up these long jumps. That part at least was better, but probably not saving much time at all. You know, Weegee still hanging on to whatever lead he's had. But you know, this beginning of the race was super hot until like, I guess till Benji died. But even so, out of Lethal Lava Land it was pretty decent. But upstairs has really been kicking them both. And they fall down, and they get kicked while they're down. Another firstie from Weegee.
Damn. I wonder if he always goes for that. That's actually pretty good going for ledge grab skip there.
I don't know if I would do that intentionally, but maybe it's just like a happy little accident.
Twice in a row.
Yeah.
Small. Other than that, Breeze's mistake, this TTM is actually going quite well. I'm gonna be honest that I always thought that cam for the box is really scary. I can't get it down. I always have the wrong angle still and just fall off. But Weegee's just nailing it. The Mario cam setup for the box.
Oh.
I always go for the wall kick on the box. It's much easier and like very consistent for me.
I mean, I don't think it's very difficult, but it does depend if you're trying to be like super awesome with the initial movement. You can mess it up. Wow, Weegee knocking great Stoneman's head.
Oh, it just sliced down! Oh no, and it doesn't get the back up!
If he had gotten a better angle, that could have been really good, but...
I was first of all, he did bonk because he held neutral. So he just took a bonk on while running, and then he
Wow.
even slid down. Wow.
Can you actually get in that star? Like, I feel like that slips at the wrong angle, but maybe if you go down it just the right way, you can make that backup happen.
That was looking pretty solid. Maybe his triple jump was a little bit too late. Oh, and Benji not getting
down.
that second wall kick.
Alright. Long ball kick's
Oh,
not
doesn't
good
get
either. And he's falling all the way down. He's just gonna kill himself.
He just gave up. Oh no, that's not what you want to see. Man.
Did he already get reds or the box?
I actually didn't see. He might have.
Because that would be a reason to try to do the mountain clip stars first, but
oh wait, doesn't get the ledge up again and falls down. That wall kick was.
Can you back this up?
He does still have reds, yeah. And the mushroom stars. Oh what? No.
Benji, oh my god, it's just gone from bad to worst. No, I can't even think of a suitable metaphor. This upstairs has been absolutely on fire in a bad way, like a dumpster fire.
The biggest of oofs for Benji.
Yeah, F in chat. He started off so strong, but I think Weegee is well and truly in the lead, despite whatever mistakes he might have made in Tall Mountain.
If you think
he made mistakes in every upstairs stage, but I think dying twice the way Benji did is going to be a lot more than that.
Yeah, it's not nearly as bad. And that probably goes into your mindset as well, because I believe that speedrunning is a lot about mindset. If you are in a bad mood, you can easily just mess up. Oh, that's an interesting long jump for Benji. It's like, you just get stuck in a bad mindset and you cannot play well. Even if you try really hard, you just can't, and you don't know what to do sometimes.
Yeah.
So, hopefully Benji can actually recover.
Alright, we'll see if he gets this. Is this his last star? I'm sure it is, but... Or is it 50? Wait, I have the splits all messed up. Maybe he has like 2 stars left.
I think one more. 52.
Okay. Wait,
I
isn't it
think
53? TTM?
I think that's just when you skip TTC 100, like a beginner route, I think.
Okay.
Oh, with the speed kick jump dive though, trying to make up. Bro, I'm proud.
What?
that was a really good beginning. That doesn't matter. Really good beginning.
If he had gotten the side for ball kick too, that would have been
the perfect
amazing.
TDM reds.
He's following in your footsteps.
They grow up so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, it is 53, so my bad. You didn't get the mushroom star yet. Yeah, you can already see that Weegee has quite a huge lead. Almost done with HMC, and Benji still has to do Snowman's Land.
Yeah, honestly, the upstairs has not been too great from Weegee, but with Benji taking like 2 deaths in Tall Mountain, it's going to be really hard for him to make a comeback here. Weegee would have to play even worse than Tibby, which is definitely possible. But at the same time, it would be pretty unlikely. He's just taking care of these stars in HMC, so maybe he can refresh his mental state and try to get a cleaner upstairs. Benji was trying the Tama single star.
And also falls down like Weegee did. Does get a smooth backup though. That's exactly how I would do that as well. Like,
I don't know if he's ever practiced that, but I think you'd have to practice that quite a bit before you could try to do it in a run.
I'm still on 49 pace here, mid 49, maybe even low 49, but that's probably gonna be too hard for Weegee. 3 stars ahead and castle movement as well. Ooh. But it's Tippy. I don't want to count Benji out just yet. Tippy is brutal.
Interesting movement from Benji. Not sure what strat he was going for. Maybe he like thought he was gonna go for the safe one, then decided. Oh my god! Not getting a kick. And he's gotta like completely back this up. This loses quite a bit of time.
And man,
meantime, nice back 2 bounce, but not getting his first wall kick, having to recycle him up to the pole. All right,
if he just gets this now without falling down too much, I think that's still already solid start into Tippy. That's just refreshing to just nail the first star without too many problems or too big problems.
Alright, so Benji's got 2 more stars left, and so means he's got to get reds. And Weegee in Rainbow Ride, he's gone Cruiser, which is most people would say the hardest one.
Oh, doesn't go for the insta jump dive kick.
And you're having some trouble getting this shell as well.
Man, Weegee just flying through that Rainbow Ride. Getting more and more ahead of Benji. Oh, Benji,
running
get that
circles.
Running in circles.
Yeah, no, Benji's probably feeling down and out of this one, but still having quite a few mistakes. So if
no slacking, what is Benji doing? All right, decides to go for it with jump. Usually people slacking into that star.
Yeah, I was actually wondering, do you think it could be faster to like long jump onto the slope and do like that super speed rollout into the star?
It might actually. I haven't done that star in so long, but it might. I think might be a comparison as well for the ending. What is Weegee doing? Is he a little bit confused?
He forgot he had tricky triangles left. Can he make that long jump? Okay, barely getting the ledge grab. Okay.
Already out of
Rainbow Ride ahead.
Yeah.
So like 2.5 minutes.
That's such a huge lead, and Rainbow Ride is definitely the scariest stage to enter after like Stone's Land. First thing in Tippy, but you still have to go through everything.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop after Rainbow Ride with TTC 100. Oh, and that's a death! Just gonna say.
Weegee.
Just as bad. At the same time, Benji just falls down. No.
He can't get that long jump, Benji. What are you doing? He's falling all the way down to the lower platform. Gonna have to do a risky backup, and he's not even gonna make the jump to the pole. He's gonna take a death here. Weegee has had so much trouble here in TTC 100. Actually, he's going for moving bars now, I think.
All the spaghetti at the same time. He cannot get that triple jump. Weegee. All right, he's up there. Whew.
Like Weegee's ticket to victory.
Oh no.
Why is he going for a swing into the breeze first?
That's a good question that I cannot answer. Might be his hardest star.
Alright, tricky triangles maybe? And another death. Honestly, Weegee's ticket to victory here is like to just do the 100 coin. Is he gonna save it to last like Liam? Liam saves it to last, I don't know why.
Maybe he just needs to cool down after that death in the beginning. Might be just a refresher for him. Alright, Benji finally getting that triple jump in the beginning. That was a big speedrun hands there. Man. Oh. Has to go back and activate the switch again. Oh, does the backup? Wow. Just has to wait.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Listen to Benronus. Alright. Oh, and he falls down again with that side flip dive. Can you still make that? That would be right. Oh, that triple jump was so smart.
If he had gotten the star, I would have kind of popped off a little bit, even though he lost like 20 more seconds.
That was his first star in Rainbow Ride after all of that.
Is it possible to get that star without touching the triangles?
I don't. Oh, another death. I actually don't know what the single star. I know the single star does a wall kick, but I don't think they touch the triangles actually on the single star strat.
That was like a side flip off of the first one, but I could be wrong.
Oh,
Wow,
I bet
Benji
you
just can't get these wall kicks together.
Yeah, I was about to say the same. It's everything that just happened probably just goes into his mind, and can't concentrate. What the heck, Weegee? It just slid
He
off.
landed on the box.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Alright, Benji attempting last 2 bounce. You know, this is actually looking pretty good for him. Able to grab the pole.
But he doesn't jump high enough, and almost he does fall down. He falls back.
I feel like I wonder if he just kind of gave up on that one. He's like, I've given up, and he just lets go. But
I think he wanted to turn around, and at the same time he ledge grabbed, so he just like hold backwards and let go while he ledge grabbed. But who knows? I'm not sure. Maybe he just gave up.
Okay, making it
at
up
this
there
point,
that time.
I don't think Benji's in range to actually still get points. He's so far behind now. Definitely like cannot get any points anymore. Weegee just keeps playing like consistent enough. This 100 coins is definitely looking good.
Like he just needs to get the star, and it doesn't really matter in what state he does it. Okay, looking a bit sketchy. First D off of the wall. If you miss that, you'll fall pretty far down, but you won't die at least.
Nice RNG for Weegee.
Decent, I'm thinking.
Oh man, Ramorite just doesn't give. Oh, what is that camera, Benji?
What? He almost fell off.
He just doesn't catch a break at all. Interesting long jump.
Getting into the maze finally, and Weegee's about to head up to bits. And he could still get a 50, which is kind of impressive considering how many mistakes he's made. I don't know if he died at all this run, I can't remember.
Just in TTC, I think?
Oh yeah, he definitely died right at the beginning of TTC.
Yeah. And then leave lava and right, that lava boost death as well.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
2 deaths and still on that pace, and so many little mistakes too.
Weegee's also really good at Manimo Cycle.
What about jump dives?
No speed kick.
Right as you say that, the commentator's curse.
Don't you realize he still has to get swing into the breeze? He went for some other movement.
Let's hopefully can nail this back up. It's actually not too easy to land on that fire thingy. Alright, gets it. Nice.
What?
Interesting backflip from Weegee. Alright. Yeah, I don't think Benji is really like able to come back from this or grab any points. Maybe a few hundred throws missed by Weegee. But man, that's just brutal.
Yeah, I don't even want to say anything because of the curse. So I won't. Weegee just needs to hit a couple Bowser throws, and that'll be the game. Benji's run off of the switch!
And press Z as he thought he was still on there. Oh, that's the first miss out of 100.
Okay. Alright. Chad, let's get the countdown. 99. Oh, I thought that was gonna miss.
Oh, what is
98.
Okay.
I mean, actually no, he's playing it safe. This is very calculated from Weegee. He's just gonna do baby steps. Alright.
Probably hearing the commentators, not trying to get cursed on. Plays it safe. And that's it. That's the game.
Still a 50.
Oh, and Benji is still like in the beginning of TTC. That's such a huge lead.
It was really just TTM onwards, I think, was just really brutal. You know, he died in Shifting Sand Lane, and that might have tilted him, but at Lethal Lava Land, DDD was fine.
Piracy was okay.
went bad. but
I was just
you know,
normal
you can
cycle.
come back from that. You know,
Yeah,
you can come back
definitely.
from bad piracy.
Yeah, GG's to Weegee. Ah, and
Yo.
it's right in here. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks.
That was an interesting run. How did
Yeah.
it feel?
Yeah, I was kind of just Benji was playing really well the first half, so I was pretty scared, and yeah, the upstairs was a complete disaster for me. But yeah, I feel sorry for Benji after this whole thing, all the mistakes.
Did you
but
actually
it
see
happens.
his rainbow ride?
Yeah, I saw some of the stuff that happens.
It
But
was
yeah, it happens.
too sad.
The
Way
chain
too sad.
reaction of tilt happens a lot.
Just how did you feel after you entered TTC and you died? I want to like, did you manage to just let that flow, or did
Yeah, after I died in TTC 100 at first, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna forget that happened and do the other stars first.
Yeah,
so I
it
just
definitely
remembered
looked
other
like
stuff.
definitely looked like you were looking for a refreshment there.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird trend because I've noticed Liam does this as well, where he'll do all the other stars in TTC before doing 100, and I don't know if that helps mentally. Was it just because you died there, or do you think that's something you do in the future?
Hey, what'd you say? Sorry, I zoned out.
That's fine. Yeah, I was just saying, like, Liam actually does TTC 100 last in races, and I was wondering, like, do you think that helps with the mentality of the stage?
Yeah, I think if you do the other parts of the stage first and it goes well, then you're like kind of thinking more positive about your gameplay for the level, and so that could help out. But if you do the other stars first and they don't go well, then it might end up making your 100 coin like terrible. But yeah, I don't think it matters too much. It sounds like a decent idea.
Well, I don't really have anything else to say unless Benji wants to come in for an interview, but I wouldn't blame him if he didn't want to, because it sounds like he just kind of has his heart broken right now, which kind of sucks. You know, he's actually out to a really good beginning. He was ahead until shifting sandland.
I was about to say that. You played really solid in the beginning. Just so unfortunate about that one death. Maybe that was like the one thing that threw him off and he couldn't recover. Like his mindset just got affected throughout the whole run. It's just that one single death.
Yeah, I think Benji gets easily affected by making mistakes, and it's not something that you can decide not to be affected by, you know, because if you could have the solution, you'd be just, you'd have all the records, so...
Yeah, that's true.
It's definitely a mental battle.
Personally, I think that it's possible that you can react quite well in races if you focus really hard, like, or if you're really confident. I don't think mistakes affect you too much. You can still like go for the strat and don't think too much about it. But Benji, it just doesn't stop for Benji. If I was in his shoes, I would probably stop playing. Too much for me to take, honestly.
Yeah, like he doesn't have to finish the run, but he can if he wants to.
I actually don't know how much time we have left. Oh, there's no race afterwards, but in around an hour or 45 minutes.
What's coming up then?
It's gonna be Orome versus Little Curbs 14, SMO any percent.
Ooh, Lil Curbs yesterday was on a sub-hour pace until mech. Fun fact.
Actually,
So
I didn't know that was that close to sub 1 hour. Damn.
Curbs, he's actually, even when he was pretty far behind Chaos, like in terms of PB, he always was just a super high level player, and he doesn't even use subs. He doesn't even use subsplits, but he has a pretty comparable sum of best to people who do use them. So it shows like how clean his gameplay is. So that'll be interesting to see. You know, Rome's definitely got his work cut out for him, but that should be fun. You know, how's 16 star going, Weegee? I know we're just kind of filling time for Benji to finish, but you know, you've had some okay runs.
Yeah, it's been fun getting back into it and stuff. It feels good to get some runs going every now and then. But it's definitely a really frustrating grind because with the way speedrunning works, you can just be playing so well for like an hour or two, and then all of a sudden you just like can't get out of the first few stars for hours no matter what. It's super frustrating.
Yeah,
But
it seems
it's
like
still a fun
just
category.
to the insane grind of the beginning, you'll get like 1% of your runs out of Woms, and then you still have
Yeah.
like the whole rest of the run to do.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Guess you have to have a lot of time.
Oh, Benji's entering the final Bowser fight. I don't know if he wants to come in for an interview afterwards. As I said before, I wouldn't blame him. We'll see if he can nail these throws.
It's definitely still.
You know, here's the thing. I think Benji's actually like really distraught right now emotionally because he's usually really good at throws. Like this is definitely just kind of a breakdown.
It's still insane that he decided to finish it. Like, I don't know. That was too much of a heartbreak for me to take. But props to him for still
makes me
going
so
on.
sad because I really like Benji, but it sucks to see this happen. Oh. Final throw. Oh, he needs one more. Interesting.
The
like,
blind throws.
No luck.
No, it just cannot land this last throw. The sub 1 hour is like starting to disappear.
He's gonna get sub 1 hour.
Oh,
Don't
please
worry.
no. Benji, no. Just one more. Please don't die here. That's really scary. So close to the edge. Alright. And there it is. Okay. Wait, what just happened? Benji's.
Alright, well, there you go. Weegee gonna be taking home all the points from that one. You know, congratulations on the win. Commiserations to Benji. I know he'll come back, but it's just a heartbreaking run to see. But you know, thank you all for watching. Thank you, D, for the commentary.
Was a pleasure, my dude.
Definitely
That was really fun.
get hyped for Pace, everybody. I can't wait.
Same. It's gonna be sick.
Alright. See you next time.
Have a good one, everyone.